I'm prolific. So
What's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. What was thinking?
Won't those get soggy?
Yeah,
Are any players with NBA
right up.
experience or hot and juicy without clothes?
Yeah, absolutely. Got a spreadsheet before an to start with. Nice, great.
MP, you're about to go off.
let's squad out.
Up next, the Pistons taking on the Warriors. For Detroit, good times. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports, along with Grant Hill, and we're right in the middle of the year, Brent. What's the biggest challenge for coaches right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge, BA, is just keeping your team engaged. You've asked a lot of guys at this point, physically and mentally. Some guys are in a place where they're playing and everything's all good, but it's really those guys who are still looking for their opportunity. You have to continue to build those relationships so that the bond of the team is going to push you forward to get the best out of everybody.
When good offense meets great defense, these are the games MP has set his sights on. He wants his team to play poised, avoid rushing, and play their brand of offensive basketball.
And when MP lets his feelings known, it's meant to send a message. Look for them to run a quick offense. If MP has his way, I don't think the shot clock will factor in too much.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler, and it's Insanity in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game, my goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Tonight is all about the offenses, and NP is key. Talking to him before the game, he said he knows he has to be efficient and not waste any possessions. Get ready for points tonight, guys.
Yeah, well, Allie, you know me. I'm always ready to see big scoring numbers. All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart in the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end.
Cunningham outside. Stewart, right side. 5 on the clock. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Here's Insanity. Stewart defends. Insanity. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. And that one is hammered home.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside for Green. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's Curry. And that one good.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Cunningham against Curry. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Curry. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Insanity passes to Butler. Outside Pajemski. Here's Insanity. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And it's hammered home by Green.
Man, is Draymond Green out there playing with a watch? What timing on that alley-oop.
Pistons trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Shot to stop the run. And it's Cunningham missing. The Warriors have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Pass to Butler. Outside Curry. Here's Insanity. He's watched by Cunningham. There's the double with Thompson. Here's Pajemski. He drops it from range.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him, Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, with emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Let the big man eat. Stewart just aggressive and confident down there in the post.
Here's Insanity. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Insanity's got 10 points in the game. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. There's the 3. Pajemski grabs the board. Here's Golden State. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Insanity. Stewart defends. Insanity, no good. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Down by 12. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Here's Insanity. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 13.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
The Warriors lead by 12. Fires the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Ivy passes to Stewart. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thompson. The offensive rebound. Golden State has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. To the inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
Pistons trail by 17. Ivy outside. Thompson outside. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Insanity's got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Pistons making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Cunningham on the wing. Over Curry. It's rebounded by Golden State. Insanity's got rebound number 7 tonight. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, that's impressive. Kuminga with the catch and the flush.
Detroit shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. Beasley outside from behind the arc. Insanity pulls it in. Insanity's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's a screen by Kuminga to the paint. And Kuminga throws it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Thompson. Beasley outside to win the drought. And the three-pointer goes.
Beasley's been doing that for a long time, drilling from 3.
The Warriors lead by 20. Fires for 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
And that's what you get with Cunningham running the show.
Here's Insanity. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Isaiah Stewart, for a big man, doing all the little things here.
Inside. Pass to Insanity. On the wing, Curry. Here's Insanity. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Curry. From outside the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Beasley, the pass to Ivy. They set the screen. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. Their rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
1:09 left in the first. And it's Cunningham missing.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
He was all alone on that one. Curry's got 11 points.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
Beasley with a screen on Curry. Pass to Stewart. They need this. Insanity pulls it in. Insanity's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And again, it's Stephen Curry. He's got 13.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now here's Beasley. 26 seconds left in the first. And again, the Pistons missing. Beasley's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Pajimski. Outside Kuminga. Here's Insanity. He's got 22. Butler. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Tim Hardaway is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Reed in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Harris up top. Schroeder passes to Harris. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Milwaukee, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Insanity passes to Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Outside Hardaway, lets the three fly. Insanity pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Insanity in their last time out against the Heat had a huge game. He had 63 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Green, the pass to Kuminga. Schroeder comes with a double team. Here's Curry. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Harris outside. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Harris has got 7 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Insanity, no good. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Insanity's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. but you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Pass to Holland. The three. Insanity pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
"14 feet away." That's his third miss of the game. 9 for 12 overall. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Shots good by Schroeder.
Well, Schroeder likes to drive first, now establishing the shoot first confidence. Love watching him rise up immediately after the catch.
Here's Insanity. The shot is off. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. Pass to Schroeder. Harris with it. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Insanity, hounded by Harris. Basket counts. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Schroeder with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Right wing. Holland for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 7 points.
Well, Draymond doesn't just come down with the rebound. He goes right back up aggressively to score.
Pass to Harris. Outside Hardaway. The 3. Insanity pulls it in. Insanity's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. And he goes in for the dunk.
Pretty sweet right there. Draymond Green, of course, being unselfish and looking to involve his teammates.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to Harris. The 3 is up. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Tries the spin move. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
He left his defender shook right there, destroying him with that slick handle.
Unbelievable handles. He's got more handles than a 6-door limousine. Quickness, body control, all of that on display.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Kuminga, the pass to Insanity. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get...
Another one falls! Amazing!
And his remarkable rookie campaign reaching a new milestone in terms of production. He's now number 2 all-time for points scored in a rookie season.
Well, he's sharing elite company, and you have to wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He's a lot of fun to watch. Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Curry gets the bucket.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Harris. To stop the run. Doesn't go for him. Golden State with the ball. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Pajimski grabs the board. Pass to Insanity. Lays it up and banks it in. Insanity's got 6 in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Here's Insanity. Stewart defends.
Oh, the rebounding. Part of his triple-double. He's been nothing short of spectacular.
Shoots. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Golden State. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Insanity. Stewart defends. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Insanity's got 30.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
On the wing, Thompson. Butler covering. Thompson passes to Stewart. Good. Stewart's got 15 points.
I like the read from Asar. Saw a better look for his teammate.
Stewart's gone 6 of 9 from the field. Fades back. And Cunningham pulls it down.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Pass to Stewart. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Insanity. The Pistons clear it.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Holland, covered by Jackson Davis. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Insanity's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Fades away, and it's in, off the glass. Insanity's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Cunningham looking it over. 4-3. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got 5 rebounds in the game. Brent, he might be a year or 2 away, but it's all starting to come together for Cade Cunningham.
Well, B.A., the playmaking is certainly there. His vision on the floor, knowing where his teammates are. He's picking and choosing his spots a little bit better offensively to try to dominate 6 or 8 minute sections of the game. So Cade Cunningham is continuing to grow.
Pass to Ivy. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry passes to Insanity, and stolen by Stewart. Ivy with the ball, now guarded by Curry. Looking to get it going. And the layup by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Here's Insanity. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Cunningham. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The 3-ball. They grab their own miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Launches a 3. Insanity gets the bucket. Insanity's got 39.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Cunningham, left side, shoots over Curry. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Here's Podziemski. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment.
Poor communication right now. They've been out of sync offensively, and you can feel the frustration building.
Man.
And we've got the playoff pick. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green, and it's Insanity in at the center position. Down low, here's Stewart. Shots blocked. Here's Insanity. Another bucket. Wow.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate opponents all season long.
And we knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season.
Alongside Michael Jordan, they've both reached that mark 37 times in a single season. Extraordinary.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there. I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Shot from 12. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And here's Curry for 3. Pure from three-point range. Curry's got 30 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Cunningham. Insanity pulls it in.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Insanity. This one for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To end the run, he can't get it to go.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Here's Insanity. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Insanity's got 47 points.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, Gabe asking the defense to come out. You've got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Insanity, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. The 3 from Curry. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Back to Cunningham. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
And Stewart, even though he's built a little stocky, can get up off the deck, that time with a huge jam.
Pass to Insanity. Outside Butler. Now Green. Here's Insanity. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Off target from three-point range. And here is Thompson. Harris, a screen on Butler. Thompson passes to Harris. Oh, Green with a block.
Well, I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Insanity, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. To the middle. Stewart outside. Offline with a three. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. There's the triple. And another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Cunningham passes to Stewart. From downtown. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Stewart. Cunningham's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half. I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Ivy, left side. Stewart inside. 19 points in the game. The shot misses. The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran PJ Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. BA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. That one falls.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Harris outside. Pass to Stewart. Can they get it? Out to Harris. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. Harris has got 15 points.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Oh, the rebounding. Part of his triple-double. He's been nothing short of spectacular.
Ivy, right side. And finished off by Stewart.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Curry passes to Insanity. Shoots a fadeaway. Oh, connects again.
He roasts defenses on the regular, but this is something special.
A massive point total, and he's now tied for the most 60-point games in league history. Back to Curry. Pass to Insanity. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Beasley comes in for Thompson.
Payton with just big-time vertical.
Here's Cunningham. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Cunningham's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Here's Insanity. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Detroit has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Holland. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Insanity passes to Curry. And again, another assist.
A master conductor at work, and he's tied for the 4th most assists ever in a game.
The vision and passing from him, just unreal, guys. Offensive rebound. Holland for 3. Not going to go that time. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Another possession, another assist.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
Well, that one will put him tied for 3rd in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. And with the new year just behind us, some impressive new careers starting in the NBA. Our race for Rookie of the Year, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Totally agree. It's taken him only about half the season to show he is going to be a force and a face.
And another dime for him.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even all time for the top spot.
Easily one of the best passing performances we've seen.
And how about that matching Scott Skiles' 3rd?
And again, another assist.
There it is. Move over, everyone. There is a new assist king.
Oh, he's been magnificent all game with his playmaking. And now the record is his alone.
And to think that the high mark of 30 assists set by Skiles has been bested here tonight. What a game.
Hardaway's checked in for Ivy. And the Pistons with possession here. Holland can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This right here, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Schroeder, a screen on Payton. For 3, Hardaway knocks down the triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Warriors shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Insanity. Excellent D there from Reed. Detroit has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Curry against Schroeder. Pass to Holland. Back to Schroeder. Here's Holland. Shot clock at 6. The 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Beasley. Outside Kuminga. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Kuminga's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
Outside Schroeder. Now here's Beasley. The 3 is up. That one no good. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Insanity. 17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Comes up empty down low. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And that one misses.
Hard to teach speed, and for over a decade.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
A shot.
I always knew you had this in you, MP. That's my guy right there.
Can't believe MP has more 60-point games in a season than anyone.
Man, I know Scott Skiles is big mad somewhere right now. These Hoosiers think they know ball.